YouTube, what are we saying? So I'm back. I don't even know what I'm videoing again today, but you know what? There hasn't been much structure or schedule to my life recently, which is a good and a bad thing. A good thing in the fact that I have total flexibility to do whatever I want. Bad news is sometimes that's not good for me because I either get loads done or nothing done, and I procrastinate a lot. I guarantee this is another delivery. Yeah, I'll bet. He's pulling up. Anyway, but there is a nice big box here of car parts, which is for another video. One is actually scheduled. But I just know I've got a lot of shit to do today. So I thought, why not bring you along? So today we have got lots of washing to do. I've got football training. I normally train shoulders and arms, but I have to create content for this snus brand, Fumi. Looks quite nice. Clean packaging. I've seen them before. Randomly they messaged my agent, wanted to do a collab. Listen, helps with focus, helps with my concentration levels when I'm doing editing, so can't complain. Bought a new plant. What are we saying? Do you like it? I don't care if you do, you don't live in my house. And then Lauren has bought something for me to build. Brilliant. So she's gone to work, gave me the heads up that a display stand thing is on its way, and can I build it before she gets home from work? No problem, hum. No problem. But yeah, sun is out. Obviously we'll be taking the dog out today, but I need to go and pick up some dog food. So we're gonna go and do that. My car is still running like absolute. Yeah, but them car parts there are meant to fix it. What else have I got to update you? Yeah, I've got football training tonight. Still trying to shake off what feels like a broken toe, but I'm playing regardless, man. I don't give a shit. But yeah, same as usual, peeps. This morning I had OxyShred can. I have been mixing OxyShred or pre-workout with the ready-made hydro bottles. But supplements I'm taking at the minute, pop you, don't move. In the morning, 3-in-1 magnesium and then B12. Obviously water soluble vitamins, have them on an empty stomach. And then have all your other vitamins with fat. Well, like as in a meal that's relatively high in fat, otherwise it won't absorb very well. But I will make my daily drink, which you haven't seen already, is I'll run you through it quickly. So we have got a little funnel, BCAAs, EAAs, very good. Hydro, electrolyte supplement, honestly probably the one thing that everybody should be taking daily, to be totally honest. Creatine, I also have, not intentionally, but I've stopped having glutamine, and not out of like any particular reason, like I don't like it or I don't see any benefits to it or whatever. Ehplabs changed up my kind of commission structure, not commission structure, but technically now the allowance they used to give us to buy whatever products we wanted, you can only get the products which they want you to push for the month. So glutamin's obviously not on there, but it's one of them supplements, right? Like I've taken it for years. I don't really know if it makes a difference personally to me. And a scoop of pre-workout in this bad boy. Come on. This pre-workout's so good, man. You can actually get it for £15 at the minute, and then it's probably less than that with my code. So if there's one supplement, grab that. But yeah, sorry, back to the glutamine thing. It's a weird one because probably like with a lot of supplements, you don't really ever actually know if it's making a difference. I noticed it was helping when I was training for the marathon and the ultra marathon, because I remember running out of it at the time. My body wasn't recovering the best, but because I'm not putting the same amount of volume, I probably am not far off of it, because I'm still running, still got football twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, so I haven't had it now for about a month. haven't really noticed the difference. So it is what it is. And then, yeah, the trusty creatine. Everybody should be having this. I've stopped weighing it, to be honest. I just have a massive scoop. But yeah, I'm going to go now, have this, go and pick up dog food from the dog food shop, put some washing on before I go, and then just show you kind of what I'm doing today. It might be a short video, it might be a long video, who knows. So, House Husband of the Year award, right? We've got some washing to get through. I've got darks, whites, colours. I'm going to put a load in the washing machine, pause, and go and get my dog some food and some treats from the shop. And then I've got to create some content, so I'm going to do that as I go. Yeah. I might fit some car parts today, but there's some bits I'm not going to fit myself because the car needs to be on a ramp, so I'll do what I can, and then I'll have to technically film 2 vlogs whilst filming this vlog. It's gonna mess with my brain, but here we are. So, ladies and gents, we've been to the dog food place, picked up some more dog food, and when I was there, I noticed on the car park, on the tarmac, there was some fluid leaking out of my car. And I was like, if this is coolant, this is a big problem. Or if it's radiator fluid. Or it could be anything, but I was thinking to myself, maybe it's just the washer fluid. And let's pray it's that, because that's an easy job, cheap job. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this in there and see if water comes out the bottom. Pray for me. So update, we put some water in there and it's still leaking the exact same. So I don't really know what's going on with it, but I'm gonna go and get the jack and the axle stands out the garage, and then jack it up, take the inner wheel arch plastic off, and see where this leak's coming from, because it doesn't look like it's coming from the coolant reservoir, because I'd see it in the engine bay, like water spots or wet spots, and there isn't any of that. So hopefully it's not that, but hopefully it's not fucking power steering fluid. That would be peak. So yeah, let's jack it up, find out what's going on. This is the events of my life at the minute. Everything is just quite chaotic. But the washing's outside, another washing set on. I'm going to jack the car up, because this is the thing, yeah, on Tuesday, right, let me go to it, right. Where's my app heavy that I use? Right, so on a Tuesday, so technically Monday's chest and back, did that yesterday. Tuesday is shoulders and arms pre-football. I got about 4.5 hours sleep last night, and then had another hour and a bit nap this morning. And then I've just got so much shit to do today, so that workout is off the cards. I'm going to work on my car, I've got to build a thing, I've got to film content, do washing, got football tonight, so I'm not going to be doing that. And then Wednesday's lower body. Thursday is a rest day, so I could always move shoulders and arms to that day, but I don't know, we'll see. And then Friday is upper, and then Saturday is arms and delts. So that's my kind of workout program for the time being. If you would like me to send you the program for free, because I'm not trying to sell you anything here, just put it in the comment section, and I will find a way to liaise with you and send you over the workout program, and see how you get on. But anyway, I'll be back in a bit. I've got to jack this car up and I know what the fuck is going on. Right, so good news, ladies and gents. It was technically, I have obviously washers for the windscreen, but I also have the ones for the headlights that clean the headlights. Obviously these don't normally activate, and this morning I remember hearing the double zoom, zoom, which means the second ones have activated. And I feel like because the second one's activated and has been used for a long time, it's pushed off one of the pipes to do that wash up. So it's just leaking from there. It's nothing major. To get to it though is a right pain. I took the inside plastic off, seeing where the leak was coming from, but to get it all out, you've got to take the inner wheel arch out, and it's a bit of a long job. And when I've got stuff to do on my car anyway, I'll just save it for there. And then I changed my cabin filter, which is much needed, because my car, when you had the heating or the aircon on, was stinking. So we've got another load of washing on, and then yeah, here you go peeps. Nothing spectacular. First meal of the day comes at 1:38. It is 70 grams of Rice Krispies and then 50 grams of Oxy Whey. Good, fast digesting carbohydrates. I'm going to get this in, finish some editing, take the dog for a walk, and then at least I know I'm carved up for football later as well. So yeah, I'll just run you through what I'm doing, and yeah, let's go. Right, so dog walk is done, and now I'm building. This is what I'm building, so let me show you. This fucking thing here, which is going to be great fun. I'm going to put some music on and try and do this in the most relaxed way possible. Also, at Liberties, yeah, they didn't even give you any, you know, normally when you get furniture, yeah, they give you a little Allen key and a little screwdriver or whatever to actually build it. This doesn't bring you anything, so rubbish. Right, so that's the end of that. I opened it, and I hate things like this. Like, some people might not, but I do. I inspected the bits, yeah, white bits of wood, and there's like black marks on it, and they don't rub off. And they are small in areas, but at the same time, it's like when you buy something, well, I didn't even buy it, my missus bought it, but it's just little things that annoy me. I'm like, if you buy something new, it should look nice. And considering it's white, and it's shelves and things are gonna go on it, you don't want black marks all on the inside and the outside of it, like it just looks tacky. So I had to pack it all back up. Now I need to find some tape. And yeah, put this, tape it back up, and away we go. But I now can't find the tape, which is not ideal. Normally in this top drawer. I know Lauren was taping something up the other day. Did she use all the tape? I don't even know what. Ha! Perfecto. Here we go. I've got scissors upstairs still, I think. Alright. But yeah, so that's the end of that. And now I'm going to package this back up, carry the bloody thing back downstairs, leave it here, and find out where I've got to drop it back to for her. And then well, I'm having a mental blank. Yeah, finish doing this content for Fumi, and I'll probably just play some FIFA, chill out for a bit, actually sit down for 5 minutes, and then bring my washing in. That's why I was having a blank. I was thinking of something else at the same time, and then the other washing should be done, and then we're gonna go to football tonight. I'll show you the kit that I'm gonna pick. I'm very, very blessed to have an unbelievable boot collection. I will show you that in the vlog. You can let me know in the comments what boots you think are the best in my collection. And then, yeah, I've got an abundance of football bloody kits. So I think I know what I want to wear tonight. It is a long sleeve top though, and the weather's nice. So I don't know whether I'm going to stick to that decision. But the top is so good. We'll decide later. So here is, let me sit down, my dilemma that I have on a weekly basis. So we have, starting off with these that I got for the artificial grass that I train on. So they are the Phantoms. I've got these which I started the season in, which are the Phantoms with the high Phantoms, I don't even know what you call them. But I love this colourway. So these were the start of the season. They are my Nike. They're my Puma Ultras. Go half a size up in Puma, in Ultras anyway, because they are quite snug. But they are my winter boots. That's why they're studs. And then we've got the pink Beckham Preds, which aren't the comfiest boot in the world, to be fair. But I feel like the weather was bad the day I was wearing them, so maybe I'll wear them tonight. I don't know. It depends on my fit. These are my Hat-Trick Hero boots. I wore these for my first hat-trick this season. These are probably my favourite boots. The Phantoms, they are sick. And then some nostalgia, some Nike Magista lows. So this is my rotation at the minute. There is other boots on the way, but yeah, these are my boots, peeps. So before football, I have this M&S super soft thick loaf with 2 slices of that with this butter here, palm oil free, 100% plant based. This is good. So I check a lot of my, also with some Vegemite, I check a lot of my ingredients on an app called Yucca. If you don't know what that is, it gives the food that you scan a nutrition score out of 100. You'll be shocked at some of the scores in some products. You can do it on a lot of products, like even beauty products. Like if you look at like a spot cream in Tesco or a spot cream in Boots or whatever, scan the QR code. It'll tell you like how bad it actually is, or how good it is. So yeah, I just try and use that. Obviously, trying to limit as much processed food as possible. Obviously, it's difficult because we don't have that much variety in the UK, and if we do, it's very expensive. But tablets that I take, obviously, you saw earlier magnesium and B12. I then have D3, ashwagandha, a multivitamin, CoQ10, and omega-3 fish oil. So that's what I'm running at the minute, tablet wise. And then yeah, I'm gonna eat, watch a bit of YouTube, and then I will just play a bit of FIFA until I've got to pick Lauren up from the station. Once I picked her up, we'll get onto the football fit and what I take with me to football. That's my toast. So for football, we have gone with the black T90 Chelsea kit and a sports hydration. So yeah, let's go kick ball, my peeps. Right, that is football done. Time to go home. I burnt 801 calories in 70 minutes. Decent, 4.4k. Gonna finish off the rest of this bottle. Might stop at the supermarket, the petrol station, and get some cookies, but we will see. So, little update, yeah. I love the M&S. Obviously, the M&S cookies are nice, but they get a bit boring. But in the M&S BP petrol stations that have the Wild Bean Cafe, they used to do a Wild Bean Cafe like bag of cookies, yeah, and they were a little bit smaller, and there was like a 4-pack, and I used to say how good they were. Anyway, went in there yesterday, day before, and I got a bag of cookies, yeah, milk chocolate ones. They says new and improved. There's 5 cookies in a bag now. They've copied everyone else that copies M&S. They now come in a clear bag. I don't see the point in that, but whatever. And I thought, oh, if they taste like the M&S ones, that's gonna do my head in, because I like the variation of different cookies, right? And I was like, I'm a bit over M&S cookies, to be honest. Anyway, they look identical, yeah? Let me see if I can, yeah, this is what they look like. I don't even know how well you can see that shit, but anyway. Yeah, so had the milk chocolate ones yesterday, similar to M&S, but if I'm totally honest, I think they're slightly better. And then I just grabbed them ones, yeah? They are the white chocolate ones. Well done, Wild Bean Cafe, well done, because they are sensational. They are a 10-10, crispy on the outside, slightly undercooked on the inside. I'd say the only thing that can make them like even better than a 10 is probably if they were slightly thicker, but at the same time, maybe if they were slightly thicker, they'd be a bit sickly. But yeah, wow. Currently the best cookies you can get in the UK, Wild Bean Cafe, you heard it here first. But yeah, I'm just on my way home now from football. Man, I love football. I could play football like all day, every day. But yeah, I'm gonna get home and then I'll see you when I'm there. Peace. Right, so we are showered. Back home from football, and I had a couple cookies, so I'm thinking I'm not actually that hungry. I never normally am when I do cardio, like even when I finish runs, if I go for a run on the weekend, I'm never like overly hungry straight off the back of the run. Normally happens like a few hours later. But 50 grams of Oxy Whey. I've gone with the delicious chocolate flavour, which is really nice. It's not my favourite flavour, but they don't do it anymore, was Chocolate Decadence, the Isopept range, but they don't do the Isopept range at the minute, so long. And then a couple of these, probably the whole bag. And then I'm just going to play some FIFA, chill out, and then hit bed. So yeah, that is a typical day. If you want some vlogs on my actual workouts, like the full workout. I'll run you through the actual like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday sessions. Put it in the comments, and I will video all the sessions, and then I'll either do a voiceover because there's music in my gym, which will mean it'll be copyrighted. So I can do a full voiceover explaining the exercises, why I do them workouts. Just let me know if you want that. I'll do that. Any other suggestions, pop them down there. But that is me for the day. See you in the next one. Peace.